that scene, right? Richard Gere realizing that he's in love with Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman and racing to go let her know.
Love that.
So sweet.
We see incredible love in the movies, but whether you're just starting a relationship like in Pretty Woman, in one now, married, looking for love, how do you keep the love alive during the stress of the holidays and every day? Relationship expert Jennifer Stiers joins us this morning to help us find out. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so a lot of stress. That means it's going to be extra stress, especially whenever you're in a relationship. So looking forward to all the tips you have.
We got some statistics to start out with. You say that in the first year, couples score 86% for marriage satisfaction, but by the 7th year, it's under 50%. Then if you put in couples who just stay unhappily married, separate or whatever, it's down to 2/3 of marriages do not live happily ever after. How do you change that?
Well, pretty simply, actually. Relationships are very easy if we remain conscious throughout them, we remain present, and we're consistent. So consciousness and consistency, consistently loving somebody, consistently present, consistently remembering to do the things that we need to do within those relationships.
On a daily basis.
Okay, that's a nice reminder, because I'll tell you what, I've been in a relationship for 3 years, and I know that it's very important to have to keep things fresh and alive, and just kind of keep things interesting for each other. And so maybe you have any tips on, making sure that we can keep that spark alive.
Right. Well, the spark is just nurtured on a daily basis, and we need to remember that. I think so often we think that we need to, have these great romantic gestures, like, serenading somebody from a balcony, and that's all fine and good. But really, love.
Sorry, that's not going to happen.
Right. Maybe it will. But really, it's about the day-to-day things. It's about making sure that we're asking our partner how their day was. Just a simple thing like that, so that we're connecting on a daily basis.
The things that you forget to do.
The things we forget to do.
You just take for
you get
granted.
a little comfortable.
Right. And date nights are important. I mean, and really protecting those date nights, especially if you have children, because a lot of relationships forget about the relationship, the main relationship, when children are present.
One of the things that you and I have talked about, because we're friends, in addition to professional acquaintances, is the 5 languages of love.
Right.
Explain that.
Well, that is a book by Gary Chapman, and the love languages are how somebody gives and receives love. And if we could learn these, we'd have it all down. For example, my love language is quality time. So if somebody's loving me and I need to feel loved, they would show me by spending time with me. I grew up in a big Italian family. We ate together, we did things together, we vacationed together, and that was how my family showed love, so therefore that's how I receive it. So anybody that would be with me would need to understand that's my love language, and that's how they would need to speak to me.
And you need to understand each other's love language, because somebody else might have an entirely different one.
100%, yes, absolutely.
I need to figure out what my love language is. And I think there is a test, actually.
It's a really fast quiz if you go online, yes.
Okay, love language test. So maybe it's verbals, or maybe it's more affection, or even gifts could be another different
and physical touch.
Okay,
especially figure that out first.
Additionally, our executive producer found a study that said that the couple that sleeps in are less likely to fight. What's that?
Well, couples that sleep
I love sleeping in. I love this.
We have different schedules very often, and what they've shown research-wise is that couples that sleep together, and snuggling helps too, because it helps produce oxytocin, but couples that sleep together are more happily married down the road, and more happy together.
Okay.
So
my average wake-up time on a Saturday with my other half is 1 p.m. I have to catch up. I know, and there's no
seriously,
kids.
Yeah, I have a very happy relationship.
Yeah, no. Yes, we're good, but you know what? There's always room to grow, and there's always room to improve. And so you say we're talking about that love language and finding that chemistry. Well, even if it's found, to kind of boost it. How would you suggest boosting it?
The chemicals of love.
Oh, the oxytocin. Well, it's different with men and women how that love chemical is produced. In men, it's making love. That's the main way that men increase theirs. Also, rest. A man, when he's stressed out, the reason he comes and plops on the sofa when he gets home isn't because he doesn't want to help you with dinner. It's because that's how he releases oxytocin. Where ourselves, women, we release oxytocin by doing, by activities and multitasking. multitasking.
Cooking for him or
Right,
whatever.
right, exactly.
So would
and
you say it's still
and
a-
hugging too. Like that's a big one for women.
Real quickly, one of the things that all three of us, I think, kind of consider ourselves spiritual, religious, or whatever. You said do a daily devotional together.
I love a devotional. I think whether it's the Bible or it's a devotional book, you choose something to read to one another each evening and reflect upon it. It's a great way to stay focused on the relationship, keep your solid foundation within that relationship, and stay focused on the things that are most important, which is your spirituality first.
It's important.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Especially if you've been in the relationship for years on end, or maybe this is something you're getting new to, it's nice to have this reminder. So if maybe you want some more tips and advice, you can head over to Jen's website. It's lovejen.com for more on relationships advice, again, on tips, or maybe just a little more information. And now that we know how to keep our relationship fresh, you need to know how to maybe look great on that date out with somebody. So a little later on the show, we're going to have some makeup tips for you as well.